hero received the Medal of Honor. He earned it without ever firing a shot. He was not a soldier, he was a man of God, a priest who carried the mightiest weapon of all, love. 60 years after he died in a POW camp in Korea, those he saved stood in his honor. ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl was there.
There's never been anyone quite like Father Capon. He's a candidate for sainthood and now a recipient of America's highest military honor.
Father Capon has been called a shepherd in combat boots.
He was an army chaplain who never carried a gun, shown here celebrating Mass during the dark days of the Korean War. Capon is credited with saving hundreds of wounded soldiers in battle.
He went around with the wounded, and the dying is what he did.
Sergeant Herbert Miller, with a broken ankle and lying in a ditch, was about to be executed by an enemy soldier when he first saw Father Capon.
Pretty quick, Father Capon come from across the road, pushed that guy aside, bent down, picked me up, and carried me.
They were captured, and Capon helped carry Miller on a 4-mile death march to a North Korean POW camp. It was then that Father Capon showed his greatest heroism.
They lived in filth, he washed their clothes, and he cleansed their wounds. One of them later said that with his very presence, he could, just for a moment, turn a mud hut into a cathedral.
The POWs called him the Good Thief. He stole food from their captors to help keep them alive. After 7 months as a prisoner, Father Capon died of starvation and pneumonia and was buried in an unmarked grave, his remains still somewhere in North Korea. Before he died, he was heard praying for his captors. "Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do." Jonathan Karl, ABC News, the White House.